I'll make you pay. Couldn't make it 5,000?
$550 and no lower.
Okay.
And I get a few minutes with your friend here.
Oh.
She's like in like this dark room. Hisao? Yeah, I'm Hisao. Welcome back.
Hi. We're here with Lilly in the portal.
Yeah. So before we get started, I gotta talk about something real quick.
Okay.
We were taking a break in between, and I was just browsing the Katawa subreddit.
Yeah.
And someone just recently, like 2 hours ago, posted like, "Hey, are there any like funny Let's Players playing Katawa right now? I'd really like to watch a playthrough." Yeah. And someone gave us a shout out and was like, "Oh, Bookend Gaming's pretty funny."
Yeah.
So yeah, I was gonna shamelessly self promote, but someone beat me to it.
We don't have to.
Yeah. So shout out to Winter Storm on Reddit for giving us the shout out. Hell yeah.
That's awesome. It makes us feel awesome.
You did say you were only in Emmy's, like Act 3 of Emmy's route right now, so it'll be a while before you hear this, but good on you.
Yeah, well.
All right. Did I?
I don't know. Just
I'll read it again.
just in
Okay.
case.
That should make the choice much simpler. Could you please pick one for me, Hisao?
I had a feeling that it would come to this.
I always knew.
I picture Hanako in my mind and try to imagine which of the dolls before me would suit her best.
Probably this charred one.
Probably this one that has half a broken face.
Right.
My eyes wander across the collection. Each one is as exquisite as the one before it. The sheer number of styles is boggling, but eventually one catches my eye. Here, what about this one? I don't know. I can't see it. I pick up a small porcelain doll that looks to be somewhat affordable. Dressed in a Victorian-era green dress with a little brown hat sitting atop its blonde hair. It looks a little like Lilly.
Why would you pick that one?
I gently pass it to her, who delicately feels her way around the object while wearing a look of slight concentration.
It certainly feels beautiful. Do you think it would suit Hanako, in your opinion?
I don't know.
I've known her a week. We've been over this.
I think it would. It could look good in her room. I've never been in her room either.
Or was that Hanako's room that you had that little slumber party in, or was it Lily's?
It was Lily's, because remember Hanako...
Oh, yeah, you both
was like,
left.
"You're coming with me?"
Right.
And she's like, "No, I'm going to my room."
yeah, that's right. In that case, I'll trust your judgment for once. Will you be getting her something as well, or shall this be a shared gift?
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be weird. I'm not sure. I think I should get her something myself. But I don't think getting her another doll is such a great idea. Maybe...
That's even worse to get someone the same kind of present 2 years in a row.
Right. I thought we were getting something from me.
Yeah.
I didn't know we were picking something for her to give
right.
her.
What a waste of time.
You mean we're not done yet? I let my voice trail off as I look around the shop. Resting on a writing table not far from us is a decorative box that catches my eye.
Oh, she can keep her weed in there.
Wait here. I think I found something.
You're not a drug person, so I don't know why I make those jokes around you. My, that was fast.
Drug person.
Well, I'm not like either, but I've dabbled.
Right. I gingerly walk through. Stay here. No, I'm going to run away. You're not helping me, so I'm going to be staying here, Hisao. I gingerly walk through a collection of crystal glassware and pick up the box. The wooden sides are covered in carvings depicting ancient battles around a castle. This is so cool. You think you'll like it?
I'm getting this for myself.
The top, however, looks far too familiar. Alternating squares of white and black varnished wood are arranged on the lid.
It's like the floor. Oh, God. That's a really nice item. It's a chess piece from overseas.
The store's owner sudden appearance startles me a little. I didn't see him approaching at all. I suppose he's trying to help us because we don't really look like we know what we're looking for. Or, on the other hand, maybe he wants to keep an eye on us because he suspects we might shoplift instead.
She's smuggling melons.
I'm looking for a present for a friend.
I see. In that case, this chess set would make a fine choice. Oh, hey.
Realization floods into my mind. This is a pretty good-looking set. If you know what I mean.
That fucking pause.
You know what I was referencing. But this is an antique shop. They're not well known for their bargain prices. How old is this?
Looks cheap. Like, I'll give you $2 for it.
This is a reproduction. My best estimate is that it's about 5 years old.
At an antique shop?
Yeah, so antique.
I see. How much? He thinks a little before telling me, which is slightly disconcerting? Disconcerting.
I don't know what it means. It's just concerning. It's just another way of saying concerning.
Okay.
I'll let you take this now for 7,000 yen.
All right, sure.
I don't know how much that is.
$70.
That's not that easy. That's not that. It can't be.
It's pretty much that easy.
It's close to it. Is it?
100 yen is like $1, yeah.
Weird.
I balk a little. I wasn't expecting to spend that much, but this does seem perfect. Then again, maybe that's a testament to how well he worked out how much he could make me pay. I'll make you pay. Couldn't make it 5,000?
550 and no lower.
Okay.
And I get a few minutes with your friend here.
Oh.
She's like in like this dark room.
Hisao? Yeah, I'm Hisao.
Legitimate. I'm sold. Oh, yeah, we'd also like to get that doll. The store owner looks over my shoulder, focusing on Lilly and the doll in her hands. His eyes narrow, and he visibly takes a moment to switch mental gears. In the process, his smile drops slightly.
It's got a curse.
Oh, you've chosen that one.
Don't feed it after midnight. Ah.
I guess that means that not everything in his store is a reproduction.
You quite sure that you want this doll, miss?
I trust my friend's judgment.
I see. Oh, no offense.
Why? Is it ugly?
None taken. If you could please wrap it for me, it would be appreciated. She just whips out a giant wad of cash. This should be enough.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, but it is 20,000 yen.
Holy shit. Lily reaches into her
She
purse.
is rich!
Presents 4 crisp 5,000 yen notes.
We picked the wrong girl.
Damn it.
Here you are, 20,000
I
yen.
can't wait for Lily's story all of a sudden.
Right?
The storekeep dutifully takes them and the doll and proceeds to the counter. I take Lily's arm to guide her there. So you're rich, huh?
Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
It's okay. I have the funds I need. As I said, I trust your judgment.
I feel a little guilty on 2 fronts. Firstly, because Lily had just spent a lot of money on my recommendation, and secondly, because I have a feeling the value of my gift isn't high enough.
Hanako opens yours, and it's like, oh, thank you. And then Lily's, this is amazing!
Yeah, this must have cost you a fortune.
God damn it.
Nevertheless, Lily does seem to get somewhat awkward whenever the mention of money comes about.
She's rich. She's definitely rich. Her family is super rich.
Yep. I hand the shopkeeper my present and the money for it in turn. He puts the cash into the register before busying himself with wrapping the doll and repeating the process on the chessboard. Eventually, he finishes the gift wrapping and hands us both our presents.
Please be careful on your way back, and do come again.
Thanks.
Indeed, thank you very much.
Bring the blonde girl.
Yeah.
The store owner bows deeply to us as we leave.
Well, it did take us all day, but we found something in the end. Put something in your end.
That we did. No, that's Emmy.
Right.
Now that the presents are wrapped, I'm feeling a little impatient to give them to Hanako. It's a common reaction to buying gifts, wanting to see the reaction of the receiver as they discover what it is. And part of me wants to return to Hanako just to confirm her condition with my own eyes.
What? I mean, she was at therapy. What did she...
I think I missed what that sentence was supposed to be saying. I got to make sure she's still burned.
Right.
So, should we head back?
Let's. We've done a lot of walking today, so I shan't mind taking a rest back at the dormitories.
Shan't.
See, she's British.
Fancy British rich girl. Lily's right. Now that the need to find a shop is over, my legs are feeling quite tired. Well then, back to school for us. I'm looking forward to resting for a bit too.
This bed is so big.
Lily holds out her arm, and I link mine with hers. Together we make our way back to the bus stop.
We're off to see the wizard.
Really seems like we're not getting Hanako here.
Yeah. Not a lot of Hanako in this Hanako route.
No, there is not. I'm almost wondering like if Lily's is going to be a lot of repeating.
I doubt it. There's
And
probably
again,
like a whole other thing that you do with her.
We probably wouldn't be shopping for...
Right. Well, I don't know. They kind of go hand in hand.
Mutou reads equations and formulas to us one by one in his usual unenthusiastic monotone directly from the book. It's possible that he might be excited about what he teaches us. Sometimes he can display an awkward spark of passion for it, as if he's starting to get into the material. Most days, however, are like this one. What we're covering is fairly simple, so I find it increasingly difficult to keep my concentration on him. It's not too long until my legs begin aching again, which only makes it even harder.
I walked around for like a whole 2 hours. I'm dying.
Yeah. I'm almost starting to regret walking around the city yesterday with Lily. No, you're not. Since leaving the hospital, I've done very little physical exertion. Walking to and from the local corner store hardly counts, despite Emmy's attempts when I first arrived in Yanako. I've largely given up on the idea of ever returning to my old level of fitness.
You've gotten like 50 pounds heavier.
I have little doubt that's why walking around town for so many hours has made me quite so sore. It's depressing, and it reminds me of one more thing I can't do since I had my heart attack. It makes me feel pathetic.
Now, Ikizawa.
It's odd for Mutou to ask Hanako a question, but not unheard of. She quickly jumps to her feet, a little startled, and immediately pins her eyes onto him. She knows that Mutou calling on her is rare, so all eyes in the classroom are going to be on her. This way, she doesn't run the risk of making eye contact with anyone else.
Yes?
Is this particular example of a redox reaction? The combustion of methane reaction actually produces one more product than is listed. That product is... Oh, it's in, not is. Sorry.
7? Even though it's a softball question.
Is it?
About the sport?
God, Japan high schools are smart.
She timidly waits a bit before answering, biting down slightly on her lower lip, as if to
Sorry.
keep her concentration.
There was a thing playing in my head here.
Yeah, I bet.
Heat.
Well done. This is an exothermic reaction, with the reaction giving more heat than is put into it.
Boop. She disappears into the night. Receiving a nod from Mutou, Hanako takes her seat once again and gives a relieved sigh. A shaky start, but it's something. It'll be nice to take her out for her birthday, somewhere different from the usual isolation of her room and the tea room. With the progress she's made until now, I don't think she'll have much of a problem going to the city.
Oh, you're going to the city for her birthday? Was that ever explained? Did we know that?
I don't know.
We never
I
listened.
think they're gonna go to a karaoke bar.
Oh, that's right.
Not bar, but place.
Yeah.
Right then. For the remainder of the class, I'd like you to work in groups of 3, oh no, or 4 on the problems in Chapter 12. I'll be here if you need me.
Mutou sits down behind his desk, pulls some loose sheets out of a folder, and starts on some kind of paperwork of his own. I thought teachers were supposed to do that kind of thing after class, not during it. Well, screw you.
God damn it. I knew it.
Yep. Oh, it's you two. Regardless, I look to my right to pick out someone to form a group with. Given the 2 smiling faces hovering near mine, I don't think I'm going to get much say in the matter. I suppose we have a group then.
Presumptuous. Shh.
He-chan, you want to work together? Okay, that's great. It's really been a while. The class begins the process of nosily shuffling the desks around, with Shizune doing the same as she puts hers in front of mine. She's a little lucky to not be able to hear the din of the classroom, which is loud enough to cause some discomfort. Truth be told, working with Shizune and Misha is probably a good outcome. Shizune and I are pretty good at this subject, and Misha has really nice handwriting.
She's dumb as shit, though.
Oh, boy. As I look to Misha, she's like a crazy yandere. She's like standing back there with a knife.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. I was thinking like the Ring Girls, like...
Yeah. As I look to Misha, I notice a tall figure behind her. Shadow catches Misha's attention as well, and she turns to face the dark-haired observer. Good afternoon, Hanako!
Hello.
Shizune finally notices Hanako. After looking up and following the gazes of Misha and I, in quick measure, she taps Misha on the shoulder to get her attention before signing away. Shi-chan says, if you're looking for a group, you can join ours.
Well, isn't that nice?
Hanako looks down and blushes a little at the offer. Out of all the people in the class, Hanako's most familiar with the three of us, so it's reasonable that she'd come to us first. Then again, her actually coming up to a group with the intention of joining them is something she apparently very rarely did before. Okay, well, that was easy. She leaves briefly to drag her desk over, and Shizune and Misha wheel back to me as soon as her back is turned.
1 guy, 3 girls. What's the count? Get this foursome going.
1 guy and 3 girls.
It's orgy time here in class.
Oh, yes.
Next time, we gotta wait.
You guys have to wait.
Right. We get to do it now. There's not gonna be an orgy. Come on. It's not that kind of game. We'll play one of those later.
Okay.